Yes, people, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Solomon again, back with another live video, and I have to just do this. I have not reacted since yesterday night, but I am going to react now. Big up everybody as you're matching in. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comment section. Arsenal Football Club are champions. Hey. We are champions again. See, I am celebrating in this stream. So far, so good. I don't care what anybody has to say. I said it before. I'm going to be shameless. And so nobody should come here and tell me anything. Caps, I can see you in the building already. Welcome to the show. Let me bring you up. But let me tell you, my brother, I am not going to entertain anything from you. So, coming up on stage to help us celebrate our win is big man himself, El Caps.
What are you saying, bro?
El Caps.
Listen, I'm here today to talk about the World Cup that's coming up.
What did you just say? I didn't hear again. Can you please recapitulate? Repeat.
I said I'm here to talk about the World Cup that's happening this year.
You have to be joking. You have to be joking, like seriously. Like tell me which World Cup? See, I'm Nigerian. We're not in the World Cup, so I don't give an F about the World Cup right now at the moment. I'm talking about what happened. Do you know what happened yesterday, my brother?
No, I don't know what happened, bro. What's going on?
You don't know what's going on in England right now?
Oh, what's happening? What do you do today?
Bro, are you telling me you don't know what's going on in England right now?
I hate you, man. I hate you, man, so much.
Wait, come. You told me once that Palmer was greater than Saka, Abi. You told me you were talking about Palmer and Saka that time. You know, you were telling me something. Can you please repeat what you guys
Why can that not be right?
Huh?
What has Saka done this season?
He has won the Premier League. Saka.
No, I'm talking about. We're talking about individual performance.
I don't have any. I don't care.
No, you don't care.
Palmer is not as good as Saka's left leg. Don't even come here. Don't tell me anything. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you another thing that you don't know. Max Dowman has more Premier League titles than Bruno Fernandes. Did you know that?
You man are nasty. This is shameless stats, man. This is shameless.
I already told you that I'm going to be. See, look. Let me tell you something. I've told something there before you allow you talk. So I will still allow you talk your own, and you get to you speak your mind anyway. You have your say. But before I do, let me just say this last. Look, I already said this before. Everything I said I was going to be shameless, and so this shouldn't be new to you anyway. I'm going to go on like this. I'm going to go on like this for a whole year. Now, let me just say this: by any error of omission or commission, if month ends and I beat PSG in the final,
bro,
El Caps, just lock up. At this point in time,
you think that I'm gonna be staying in this country if you win the Champions League?
I'm expecting you to just block me on WhatsApp.
Everything. I'm deleting everything. When I say I'm deleting everything.
Bro, let me allow you speak. Arsenal are champion. What are your initial thoughts, my brother? Have your say.
You know, I'll be like, this is my genuine reaction. I mean, you lot were second 3 times in a row. Like, in the back of our heads, as much as like we want to banter you lot, we kind of knew this day was coming. But after 22 years, is this the way that you lot need to be acting?
Wait, Air Caps. How do you expect us?
No. I'll say this, Solomon. You've won the Premier League before. Act like you already won it. You know what I mean? You guys need to act like you already been here winning trophies. What's this talk about? We're gonna shut down the streets. We're gonna lock everything off. Is gonna be, brother. I stepped out of my house. I saw Arsenal shirts like I've never seen before.
El Caps, there's nothing you guys can do about it. We are shutting down London. Now we'll show you exactly. Did you see what happened in London yesterday? You know, we've not even started the parade though. It was the parade has not started though. It was just people who could turn up. You understand? People who could turn up.
Who
I
can
hope you
turn, Bob? The
understand.
entire streets were locked. What do you mean? Who can turn up? The whole
Yeah,
streets was full.
we're not set. That's not the parade. That's just how many of you can turn up in case if anything happens. So that's where we are just starting. The real parade, my brother, my my
You
brother.
know, Bob. They're trying to be smart. They
You
done the
need to see.
parade. They done the parade the day after the Champions League. But they were smart. They were smart, Bob. They were smart. Whoever done that, they're very smart, bro.
Look, to be honest, El Caps, I'm going to be, you know, let me be honest with you, right, El Caps.
Mm.
I don't really care what happens in the Champions League final, really, because basically, although I want to win it, I know I will always want to win it. You know, I will always want to win it for more bragging rights anyway. Already, I'm going to be shameless already. Already, I have a major. I wanted my manager to win me a major, and it did. So one thing I'm mentioning is, but I'm going into the Champions League right now without a single stress. I'm not going to be stressing out, worried about anybody's going to call me. But if I lose the final, yes, fine, I'll move on. But right now, if I win it, if I win, I have a lot to gain. If I lose, I have nothing to lose. I will just be shameless and celebrate my Premier League. El Caps, that's the most beautiful thing about it.
You know, I have to give you the credit of winning it. I mean, we had our banter seasons. We kind of knew this day was coming, so yeah. No, you
And
lot
it
done it right.
came. El Cap, I want to show you something, bro. Can I show you something?
Go on.
I should show you something. So sorry, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I just want to show you this. Yeah? Can you see this?
You wait. Was this
Are
wait?
you?
Was this at full time or was this when Krupi scored?
That was when that was full time when the referee gave the final whistle. This was the full time. This was the scenes in the training ground.
Oh yeah.
We didn't even play. We didn't even play, and my players were waiting. You need to see the lot of. You need to see the lot of the. In fact, you know what? If you need to see what Saka posted recently. Have you seen Saka's post when he said, "You guys are laughing at us for 22 years. You guys are not laughing now." I need to find the Saka too. Because Saka started trolling already. This guy don't start. He has started trolling already.
So not wait. So you're not worried about the Champions League now that you won the title.
Look, El Caps. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. You think I am going now? After I've been we've been labeled bottle job for how many years now? For like close to like 6-9 years now. Because of bottle job, we actually won not just a trophy. We won a major, and you're expecting me to care less about the Champions League, bro? I'm in the final of the Champions League. No other team is apart from PSG. Only one play, only PSG. The only fan that can give it to me in the Champions League is PSG, and that is even if they win. So why do you think I should be going to the Champions League worried about what the results would be?
No,
Bro,
I'm saying you're not worried. You're not worried about that. Are you looking forward to next? Are you looking forward to next season?
I see. I asked for a major. I am okay. I'm good. That is going to be extra, bro. What are you expecting? No, get it right there. Get me right. Get me right, El Caps. I'm not saying I don't want it. I'm not saying I won't be pained if we lose it. I'm not saying I don't care about it like that. But I'm saying that I've already won. Like, I really do not. You guys are already calling me local champion already. I don't mind, but I'm fine. But if I get it, I have a lot to gain, and if I lose it, I have nothing to lose. because you can't show me.
So okay, I just want to ask one question. So you lot are happy to get a trophy. You lot are happy that you won a trophy that you already have,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're
yeah,
okay. So if I was to ask you, if this came down to the last day and you faced Crystal Palace,
yeah.
would you rather take the Premier League or would you rather have the Champions League? If
Okay,
you had
now
to choose one, if you had to choose one,
if I had to choose one of the two, right? As an Arsenal fan, naturally, I would choose the Champions League because that's the one we've not won before, right? We've not won
mm,
it, but I'm not going to stress over it because that one we've not won it before, right? And then
yeah,
no, you can't really call us bottle job for the Champions League because every only one team wins the Champions League, and it's the whole of Europe, and it's more of like the goalpost moves every time. You guys are always saying that anyway. We don't care, so I didn't really mind. But really, I would have wanted the Champions League on my own. But basically, the Premier League itself has kind of quenched the hunger. So not as if I don't want the Champions League anymore. I will take the Champions League also, but I'm still going to work with my chest very, very high as a winner of this season. I won the Premier League over 38 games. Come on. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I will take the Champions League, yes. I would have taken just the
yeah.
Champions League for bragging rights. Basically, I will be able to brag above Chelsea, basically. But right now, the Premier League is just to, erase and stop the issue of the story of the bottle job thing. And one thing again, El Caps, is the fact that I actually am happy, not because just for us now. I'm happy for Mikel Arteta. Personally, I've been the one kind of person that I've always wanted Arteta to work. Like, I've always taken a lot of insults from even from Arsenal fan, and I've done some content concerning that. People are always waiting Arteta. This is Arteta's first job, for crying out loud, and we are acting like he's competing against Pep Guardiola, serial winner, 20 trophies in 10 seasons, and
That's
people don't want to
yeah,
give him
that's crazy.
people don't want to give him his flowers. Come on, bro. It's not my fault, but I just can't be. I believe I wanted it to work for him, and it did work. He worked out. It worked out. It worked out.
So
Seriously.
now, so moving forward, like let's say you're not worried about the Champions League. Let's move forward. So right now, Arteta is stepping into for next season. Arteta is stepping into an era where it's Arteta, Michael Carrick,
Yeah.
Alonso, and Enzo Maresca as the managers of the four clubs. Those are the
Yeah.
managers of the four clubs going into next season.
Yeah.
Who are you worried about? Like, would you be able to defend it? Like, what team are you looking at? Like, okay, now we're going to be competing with these lot.
Okay, you mean looking at the situation of the teams that we have right now in the Premier League and the condition of everybody? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay, okay, very good. For me personally, the person I'm actually looking at the moment as a physical, of course, it will always be Man City, even though I might not rate them. I believe that the movement of Pep and the going away of Pep will definitely take a toll on them one way or the other. A great manager like that cannot leave your club and you just tell me you kick on and you start firing. I believe they should still, but I will still be wary of them. And also, to be honest, I will be wary of Manchester United. But you see, Chelsea, let me tell you the reason why I have issues with Chelsea. The issue with Chelsea is bigger than what I see, like what we see out there.
no,
Chelsea's problem
100%.
is
Yeah,
not Chelsea problem has never been with it's not the manager. Chelsea would have been doing fine in this club if they had a good manager. But basically, let's be honest, Chelsea's problem is beyond the manager. So having a new manager, Alonso, I respect him a lot. I think he will do well. But I think Chelsea will still struggle to get their, sort their things out. And so I'm not that worried about them. For Liverpool, I don't even know. I think if they keep slots, I'm not worried. Basically, I'm not really worried. But to be honest, nobody, you never can tell because anything can happen. But for me, my real worry is Manchester City and Manchester United. To be honest, I feel those are the two
yeah.
people I will be worried about because I think United are on great form, and for the fact that they even beat us at the Emirates, I would definitely have to watch out for them.
I feel like Liverpool's biggest mistake was not getting Alonso when they had the chance.
But
As soon as they found out Alonso was available, they should have sacked Slot,
they don't
and
want to.
Alonso would.
They don't see anything wrong with what Slot is doing. They feel like he needs time and he will get better.
Yeah, because Slot is only holding on to his job because of the Premier League that he won last season.
Mm.
And with us lot, yeah, I agree with you. Our issue is bigger than the manager and the club. Because don't get me wrong, as bad as we are, you can see our squad. Like we do have like some quality players. We do
Chelsea
have
has never
quality.
been. Chelsea has never been. Well, Chelsea has never been in trouble because of the manager. I knew when Maresca was there, Chelsea was giving us problem. I knew Chelsea was still good. It was not about the manager. I think for me, Chelsea has always
Is the
been
own is the
about the
owner
whole
is
club.
Blue Co.
Yes, 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 yes,
And
yes.
the difference is now with Alonso coming in, he's a manager and not a head coach as the previous like the Rossini, Maresca, um, Graham Potter. Like he's the manager because our last manager, like those words, the last manager we had was under Jose Mourinho when he was at Chelsea.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah.
I feel like now that he's given Alonso the manager role,
Hmm.
I feel like Blueco is realizing the mistake I don't know if they're gonna realize it. I don't know if they're gonna they're actually gonna keep their word on whether or not he has a say in the transfers. But I feel like they're kind of realizing the mistakes that they've been making for the past few seasons. And with Alonso coming in, I feel like that will really like control the dressing room.
You know what? You
And
know what? Let me just quickly take this comment quickly from about big up yourself, Eddie. Eddie, big up. I know you're watching. I know you're always coming back. I know you're happy for me. Even though this guy here is a United fan, he said, "Big up, bro. Eventually, your team has beaten the bottling course. Congrats again, but you know, congrats again, but come on, PSG. You see, this is the problem with football,
yeah,
guys. You guys, you guys cannot just be happy for me for once. Just be happy for me for once. Can you imagine? This is the problem. Everybody is still putting their hopes on PSG. Okay, we beat PSG, and you guys. Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what I'm going to say, right? First of all, let
mm,
me ask you your caps. Now, you saw me. I just said that basically that I don't care about the Champions League. What happened in Champions League? Why? Because we have already won the league. This is what I'm talking about, and that's what Eddie just said here. Because of the cost of the bottling thing, the whole bottling thing. I believe it
yeah,
was getting to our players. It was Arteta was not just fighting a normal battle. He was also fighting a psychological battle, and so automatically, since he was fighting a psychological battle, I felt like he went through a lot, and for him to have won, I am happy. And that's why I really do not. It's not as if I don't want the Champions League, but I care a little bit less now compared to imagine if we had lost the Premier League. That Champions League would have been on a very high, the tension would have been very high. You understand? So
yeah,
right now, I'm happy that we have gotten the league and I'm comfortable, which is what I wanted. Is a major. I've gotten the major and I'm good. I'm okay. Now it is time for us to go into the Champions League without stress. So my boys should go there, try and go and attack that game and win that game. It doesn't really matter. At least play with freedom and try to express yourself. That's what I'm expecting. So that is what I am saying. That's why I think the course has been broken. So for me, I think why is it people do you guys just don't understand that and you still come at us for it? We just want to. You labeled us this and we broke the barrier. Now it is left for other managers. Why would you not just accept the fact that this manager is a world class manager? Big up, big group. I can see you are in the show. You are. Thank God you have come out and you have apologized. I said this guy was an elite manager and he has proven himself finally by winning the league. But I need everybody to confirm the fact that in 6 years, in your first job, Mikel Arteta has delivered the highest trophy in English football.
Yeah,
And
yes, 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 he has. To be fair, I think what Arteta needs to do is in the next couple of years, I think he needs to win all the other trophies. Like, I don't want to say put pressure on to win all the other big trophies, but let me just say win like a couple more league titles, and also pick up the more domestic cups as well. The reason why I say that, Solomon, is because the sometimes where like there's seasons where, for example, you might not like look like you win the league, or you will end up finishing in the Champions League position, like sometimes second to fourth. At least if you can't win the league some seasons, you pick up the other trophies. Yes, come on. Yeah, like yeah, the thing is, bro, if you can't win the league some seasons, at least pick up like the other like trophies, like the domestic cups, just so that you can keep that winning mentality going and that winning feeling going.
All right. Well, hold on. Right now, I'm here to even celebrate. I care less. Orc, tell me what's going on. What's happening? What's happening? Orc, can you speak where you are? Can you speak where you are?
Nothing is happening. I'm just feeling myself. Actually, I was planning on going to Emirates though, but I just thought evening would be better. So I'm just
No.
wondering London.
How was this? I saw online. I saw what happened. I saw the way everywhere went mad with this LinkedIn there. But please, can you just give me a shadow? Me, I'm missing out. But can you just give me the details of what is going on, Baba? Just tell me what's in the
I, wa-
apple.
I, I wasn't there, but it just started as a because I watched a video how the all things started because Emirates camera took some angles. It was a normal day. People are there standing, talking, not much people. Then when Bournemouth started, everybody started gathering after Bournemouth scored one. So everything started gathering, and that was it. They were still there until 2 a.m. though. They were there until 2 a.m.
He said over
And
100,000. Over 100,000.
and I think Eze, Deck, Saka, and everybody were inside the stadium early in the morning today. They came to the stadium around 5 a.m. So they saw them leaving though. So I guess everybody partied. And the parade you're gonna see has never been done in London before. So a
Air
lot is
Caps, can
going
you
to
hear
happen.
me?
Yeah.
Air Caps, can you hear? London is going to be shut. Is going to shut down, brother. See,
God damn,
Orc,
God damn.
Orc. Do you know that? You know, say Fajui here. Fajui is closed. Fajui is closed for Sunday. Party don't start. Olaoluwa don't start party for Awedele. Awedele is locked out. Everywhere is blocked. Wahala don't start. Party don't start. I'm not going to. I'm not. I'm
The,
not. This
the,
weekend. This
the,
weekend is light for me. It's light for me.
see,
Everywhere
the,
is shut
the
down.
only the only problem I have with the Arsenal fans that was hiding before is you shouldn't have hide. Enjoy the banter season, and when everything gels together, you have mouth to talk.
But the truth of this matter is the truth of the two matter the matter is we kind of are scared. It's not our fault anyway. Or Elcaps, what do you think? Why do you think people? Do you think it's easy to just ignore the what has been going on and just talk? We have to kind of watch twice and think twice. And so people were cautious. I don't think people were. I think people were just cautious. That's what I think was going on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I think I think people just had PTSD from what's happened in previous seasons, and it was more of doubts as to, is this guy the right guy to get us over the line? And I think now, like, all of that discussion has now gone down to the it's gone to the trash can. It's gone in smoke.
But
Gone.
the point you made, I kind of wanna. Solomon, you said that Arteta is a world class manager.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did.
No,
I hope.
I disagree.
Okay. Let,
Um,
let's debate it out. Let's debate it out. I will give you my reason. You then give me your reason. Why do you think he's not a world class manager? Exactly. Explain to me.
so my examples of a world class manager is the Ancelotti, the Jose Mourinho, the like those managers I see as world class. You can't just say he's world class because he's won you. one league title. It has to be from a it has to be moving on from now. Yes, he's won you a league title now. Moving on now, it has to be about consistency. Can he do it again? Can he win like a couple FA Cups? Can he win you the Champions League? That's the kind of world class that I'm coming from.
Okay, yeah. That
Using world class after 6 years, winning one FA Cup and one Premier League, and you saying world class. What does that make? You're gonna put him in the room next to Jose Mourinho?
okay, hold
No.
on, hold on. Let me ask you a question now. Let me
Ah,
rebuttal this. Look at Atletico Madrid's manager Simeone. Since when have we rated Simeone as a world class coach? First of all, let me ask you: is Simeone a world class coach? Diego Simeone.
Mm, to be fair, I haven't. I don't really watch Atletico. Was he one in the La Liga, or as a manager? Was he one?
He,
wait, did you say what has Simeone won? Just to be clear.
yes, that's
No,
what
but
he said.
I don't really watch. I don't really watch the La Liga. That's why.
He has
Wait,
won the
so
league
so so
title.
so so if you don't watch them, do you even follow it just to like follow the news to keep up to date?
No, I just watched the just Premier League and Champions
Okay.
League.
Okay, you know what? Let me actually tell you this. So since Simeone has been at Atletico, they've actually won two Europa Leagues. I think they've won the UEFA Super Cup, they've won. Let me even tell you what they won. Two La Ligas in the period he's been there. One Copa del Rey, two Europa Leagues, and two Super Cups, and they've been runners up in Champions League twice. And both those times they were runners up. They both lost to one team that whenever they play that team in Champions League, they seem to poo their pants, and it's like they have like that inferiority complex. Like something's happened. It's like something's destroying them mentally in Champions League whenever they play Real Madrid.
So
So
and yeah, I mean based on that, then yeah, I'll say he's a world class manager.
who? Diego Simeone.
Yeah.
You know he's not won a trophy since I believe 2020 since 2021 season. So 5 years he's not won a trophy in 5 years. And
No,
obviously this year they were close to winning Copa del Rey, but I think some of his substitutions in the Copa del Rey costed Atletico. Like him
Oh,
taking off their best player Lukman in the final.
okay, we have it here. We have it here already. So here is a Diego Simeone. He has won. He has won. Let's go back up there. Super Cup won.
Two Super
Europa
Cups.
League. Yes, Europa League, and one La Liga title. I think he has won two La Liga title in general,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's won two La Ligas and he's been there since 2011.
Yeah. Let me just add this to straight so you can see that. That's it. He has won two La Liga titles. He has won two Super Cups, two Spanish Cup, and he also won a Copa del Rey. So overall, I'm asking you now. This is his profile. This is him this year. This is what he has done this year since he has actually been there. Do you think he's a world class manager?
and based on that, yeah. But I'm only saying that because of the multiple trophies that he won.
Okay, now
He's only won one FA Cup and one League
hold on.
Cup.
You
This
know, you
manager,
know, Simeone, out of the trophies he's won like I think is it 8 trophies in 15 years since he's been at Atletico Madrid.
I was just saying Arteta. I'm not saying Arteta can't be. He can, but I'm saying moving forward now after winning the League Cup, there has to be consistency.
But the problem is he has won just. Ateta has just done has been like this is just his first job, right? And he
No,
has
that's what I'm
competed with the
saying. That's
best
what I'm
manager
saying.
in the
I'm not
world.
saying. I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he can't be or he'll never be. He can. But I'm just saying it's about consistency now.
He has just uh, finished ahead of the best manager in the world at the moment. That's my argument. He has just finished above of the highest, as in at least. Do you okay? Wait, let me ask you, El Caps. Pep Guardiola, what does he rank in the world right now? Even with the current Man City team,
What as in like managers like in the world or in England or in
in
the
the
Premier or in the
world,
Premier League?
in the world, best manager in the world. Where does he rank amongst the best manager in the world now? Pep Guardiola.
Um, I'll put him probably fifth.
Be, behind
Or
who?
even
Behind who, please? This is all-time rating. No, this is all-time rating. Behind who? Go on, El Caps.
mm,
You don't even know who to put ahead of, of him.
no, it's, uh,
Big up footy bands things. Big up yourself. He said, big up Premier League champions 2005, 2006. Everyone else can cry more. London is red. Of course, not even London. The whole world is red at the moment because here in Nigeria, everywhere is red. Everywhere is lit in Nigeria.
no,
Here, I'm
definitely
telling you.
Jose Mourinho is up there.
Oh, you think
Um,
ahead of Pep?
Yeah.
You think Mourinho is ahead of Pep?
Hellcat. I'll be so honest, and I'm not trying to look down on you. Don't take this personal, bro. But Mourinho, I'll be honest, even Mourinho's washed. I'll be honest. Like he's not the same guy he used to be, like in his prime. Like right now, he's washed. Because like for him to go for Madrid to rely on him. I remember Mourinho like he flopped at Spurs. Then obviously he went to Roma, did okay, got sacked,
No,
ended up in
he didn't
Turkey,
flop
didn't
as
do
but
anything in Turkey.
he got to the Champions League final before getting sacked.
I'm talking about with Tottenham. He didn't do any. I said he didn't do anything with Tottenham.
Yeah.
What do you mean
At
he
this
got to
point,
the Champions League final before getting sacked? It wasn't Champions League final.
So oh no, I'm talking about talking about Pochettino.
Yeah,
Uh
I was talking about Mourinho. I just think Mourinho's not the same guy he once was. So I think we should sort of stop putting him into that like category. And like if we think about it, the only managers in like this like currently in the past 2 years that are like on this world class is
Luis
these
Enrique.
these two these names come to mind. What are those names? Like, there's the guy at there's Luis Enrique, there's Pep, and then third,
Would you say Inzaghi?
um, yeah,
don't you?
I don't know. Like, Inzaghi's
Um,
good. Inzaghi's good, but I don't know if he's world class per se. Because people will look at the fact that he only won one Serie A, and he won like, was it one Serie A, one Coppa Italia. Although when he was at Inter Milan, he did sort of overachieve with that crop of players.
I'm not going to take this Inzaghi thing. All this
Now
Inzaghi.
I don't think he's world class, but I feel like he overachieved with that Inter team he had.
How would you even say Inzaghi is world class and then Ateta is not world class? What's going on here? What are we guys saying here? What are
I
we
didn't,
even
I didn't,
talking about here?
I didn't say Inzaghi's world class, but I think in terms of the world class managers, I think the only people I can think of from the top of my head is because there's not many world class managers in the game. I feel like this guy would be first. Luis Enrique, Pep. Uh I could throw in Klopp, but obviously Klopp's not managing. That's the thing anymore. But third one is debatable. It's probably be between Arteta, Inzaghi, and not Arteta, not Inzaghi. Arteta, Company, and Nagelsmann with the third. That one it's probably debatable between those three for that conversation.
I would
Because
not.
there's not that many top class managers out there in the market, and I'm looking at the people from what they've been doing for the past couple of seasons, and not like before that.
See, yeah, I get you right. I get what you're saying. But telling me that Pep is not the best manager in the world right now is an understatement. Nobody should even go there. For me, Pep is the number one manager in the world. Oh, Favor, welcome to the show. Please, help me. I said, do you see any manager ahead of Pep in the world right now? I don't know if it's me, but I see him as number one manager in the world right now. There is no other person. Okay, you can argue Enrique probably because he won the last Champions League, but we are considering the body of work here. For me, in my opinion, number one manager to me is Pep Guardiola in the world right now. Yes. So if you're counting the best manager from 1 to 5, there is no way you are listing number 1 to 5, and Ateta is not name is not there. Count me first 5, world class manager at the moment now. Tell me how you won't include Ateta. That's why I said he is world class right now. 5 managers. Just give me 5 managers and then tell me that his name is not included. Is there any way you can mention 5 managers right now and you are telling me that Ateta's name will not be there?
No, when I was saying, are you talking like managers currently or managers overall, like
Okay,
retired as well?
of course, let's talk about currently. Let's talk about currently now.
Okay.
Manager.
No, then if you're doing currently, then yeah, I'll put Pep 1. Luis Enrique 2.
Then who else?
Mm,
You see, you're struggling. Maybe Hansi Flick. You bring us. Let me help you out. Hansi Flick, right?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's at Barcelona.
Yeah, at Barcelona.
Yeah.
Then I will tell you Ateta is there. I will tell you he's there. So he's world class. I rest my case. Favor, welcome to the show. Favor, feel free. Bail me out. They are telling me my manager is not world class. I'm telling them he's world class right now.
Arteta's world class. He has been.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, my brother. I better let me tell them where.
See, whether we like it or not, yeah, if you think Arsenal fans are delusional or not, the proof is in the results. What makes a good manager first is the results. Forget the trophies first, is the results. If you can churn out 60 to 70% win rate in a season, that is world-class levels. He has done that consistently for the past 4 seasons, barring the second. Last season was an off season, and that was quite clear. This season has been returned to the first 2 of the last 4 years, and he's won the league this time. He has literally shown consistent progress and adaptability, tactically and otherwise. You might say he's not an attacking manager, or he's a defensive manager. He's not a defensive manager. That's the first thing of it all. And if he's a defensive manager, he's a damn good defensive manager.
Wait, so this season you haven't seen him become a defensive manager?
I mean, like to be honest with you,
wait, but can I finish my point? There is nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong.
I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that.
So Either way, he has shown tactical flexibility. For you to say he has become a defensive manager, what happened the first two of the last 4 years? Attacking football, free flowing, whatever, no results. And to transition from that to a defensive minded approach that has eventually actually gotten it shows awareness of what was needed or what is needed.
Yeah, but I think like now, I think going forward, I feel he may adjust his tactics a
So
bit and be a
why,
bit more
why,
like a bit more free flowing, because now that the pressure is off, it will allow the players to be a bit more free flowing. Because I feel like the past few seasons when Arsenal really played attacking football, and people say, oh, look, obviously it didn't win us anything. I think it was probably down to like the personnel at the time that possibly all Arsenal like needed at the time. Yes they bought defensive players, but I think Arsenal at the time could have gone for the approach of better attacking players.
you didn't
No,
realize,
this
yeah?
is so the past
I'm
three
saying they,
seasons.
they, they could have, but at the end of the day, they've gotten over the line with obviously the defensive. With obviously, I think last season they became more defensive, and then obviously this season, and now obviously it's worked, gotten over the line. I'm not saying you can't stick. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I feel as if Arsenal should
First,
sort of like
first and foremost,
evolve from it slightly, in the sense of if you're gonna make sure, like, as well as obviously having your defense very strong, try and make sure the attack is equally as strong as your defense,
okay.
like, so that you
First,
can at least, because now it's almost like your defense is good, but now I'm thinking, how do we now actually improve even despite winning? Let's actually
oh,
get that attack, better than what it currently is. Because obviously, when I'm looking at, okay,
okay,
maybe let's actually get our attack like better, so that so that the following season we can be stronger and tougher to beat
okay.
and stuff
First,
like that.
okay.
Like,
So
do you see? So it's a thing where, for example, the defense won't have to, like, in matches, there won't
So
be
basically,
as
you're
so
saying
much pressure
you won't have to
being
depend on your
being
defenders.
put on the defensive players.
Yeah, yeah, we get it, yeah.
Because I know
personally,
that the defenders we have, they can hold it down, they can hold their own.
not without the team structure. They can't. Okay.
Exactly, Pivo.
Firstly,
That's what I'm saying. This that
not without the
what you
team.
said
They
before
are
I
good
allow you to
defenders,
continue.
but
Go on,
without the
Pivo.
team structure, they'll still get run over. Without the team structure, a good attack that's well coached would run over a defense that defends on their own. Look at Barcelona. Barcelona has sick attackers, and the defenders are actually trash. But not only are they trash, the structure of Barcelona doesn't help them either. The only good thing is that Barcelona's attack would outscore a lot of teams, hence why they look good. And a coach, a coach's priority is not to entertain you, is to win a game. That's where
Yeah, and
people get.
I feel like that was the difference from when Arteta started till now. Like before, you don't were playing attacking, free flowing football, and it kind of wasn't working for you lot. But this season, you've shown like just get the results anyway. How like you didn't need to play like entertaining football.
And that's where like if you watch the transition from Zinchenko, Zinchenko days to now, there's still similarities with Calafiori, obviously. However, that old tippy tappy around the box is a lot less. If we're getting the ball wide, we are getting the ball wide, and the ball stays wide until we're actually ready to cross it, instead of risking the ball down the middle. With Zinchenko days, if you see how many counterattacks that we got split straight down the middle each time, watch the watch the West Ham one that we collapsed, watch the Aston Villa one that we collapsed. Now, if we lose the ball in the wide area, cool. You concentrate the middle, which is exactly where the goal is anyway. And that's what he's done this season. Now,
For
the
guys, what I'm even saying is this: for me, for his first job, he tried in the first year. In the first year, he tried to play. He tried to sort the team out to play his own way. I think in his third year, he started playing attacking football that everybody appreciated him. Everybody said we were playing the best football in the whole of England, but he didn't get us anything. Then the following year, he had to adapt. He had to change. He had to become dogged in defense. He had to be able to hold back. And now he's working. Now, let me tell you something. All these things that people are now counting as a problem, like the set piece, like the, soft on, like the, Aji and Baji in the 18-yard box. I remember when we were the Premier League Bianas, where they are always, telling us that we are weak, we are underbelly, we are soft, and everybody come. You created this monster. Why is
I
everybody
remember.
now us now? You created this monster. This monster
I
that is now in you. You
No,
created it.
there's a difference. No, there's Solomon. There's a difference between like being like stronger in defense than playing wrestling when you're in the corner. There's a difference.
bro.
You bet, bro. If you look at the likes of um Declan Rice and Saliba and bro, why are you man bear hugging the attackers?
That's a Chelsea game, innit?
Yeah, like there's a difference between being stronger, like barging sort like trying to like get the ball like barging, but you bear hugging and pulling on shirts and that doesn't mean you're a stronger defense.
If you play football, yeah, I've played in centre back. When we defend a corner, you cannot not touch your man. If you don't touch him, I have done that in the past where I did not have a hold of him or grab a. This guy dunked on me, bro, and I'm tall.
No, but there's it. Say you're the team that's attacking the corner.
Chelsea did it to us when we were attacking
If
the corner too.
but if someone is bear hugging you, how are you
Chelsea
able to
done.
jump? Wait, if someone is bear hugging you, how are you able to jump and head the ball?
Another player comes around. That's why it's a set piece, and that you have tacticians. So someone's holding you. A free man is gonna get the run on you anyway. So once you're focused on holding that guy, obviously we all know that the Premier League is not gonna call it a pen. Another guy running through is gonna score anyway. That's why Gabriel dunked on so many different teams. Saliba and Saliba's intention when attacking a corner is not to actually attack the ball. He's just there. If the ball comes, it comes. Gabriel's the one attacking the ball, and you can't
After
and you can't
review. After review. That's the
and
thing.
you
Nah,
can't
you see,
running
After
from.
review.
and
Okay,
and this is and this is why they need to change the rules, bro.
okay. Now they are going to change the rules, and I'll tell you something. After they change the rules, Premier League teams are going to suffer. Premier League teams are literally going to suffer because
No,
Arsenal has.
that's fine, but if they suffer, at least it'll be even.
Bro, look at the last corner against Burnley. No one was holding no one. Free jump goal.
Free jump.
That was one of
It
the
was a
easiest
clean
corners that I've
header.
seen.
Clean
That's
header.
the easiest corner I've seen. Nobody touching nobody. Boom, goal.
All right, so let
And
me ask you
let me tell you something.
that Burnley game
You know something, eh?
was that a red card on Havertz?
Yes, it was a red card. To be honest, I thought the other way we won. I think it was a red card. Yes.
You
Okay,
can
now
argue that,
okay.
but
Answering that question, do you see why other fans have an issue with the way you don't play football? Because this
with the way we
season,
play football, that was
this
that
se-
was not a challenge where he was chasing the guy to actually tackle him. He lost the ball at the edge of the Burnley box trying to make a challenge. He did not chase the guy down to then try and smash him. That's the difference.
Hold
That
on.
is probably why
Hold on.
that's probably why they didn't call
Favor.
it a red.
Let me even come after that. Please, Kusinov on Pedro Pedro. Was that a penalty?
yes.
That's a pen clear as day.
Exactly. Now,
So
tell me, it wasn't given. Why are you not putting this same energy on that? Everybody knows that VAR has been shit all season. Let me tell you something. Remember,
no,
Okay,
but VAR has been look. I'm per se VAR has been disappointing, but if you remember us under Maresca this season,
You guys,
how many times consistently did we get a red card?
your Reds were
Exactly.
mixed. Exactly.
So
Okay,
was
That's
okay.
what.
VAR working? Was VAR working then?
Ex- El Caps, hold on, El Caps. This is exactly what
This is
I'm
what I'm
saying.
trying.
Get
This is
me
what
right.
I'm trying to say.
What you
Get me
have to
right.
remember, what you have to remember, yeah, is that it's not the VAR that turned a yellow into a red. It was mostly the referees that gave the red. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That is what messed you guys up.
Now,
If
hold on,
maybe
hold
the
on.
referee goes yellow, maybe the VAR won't change it.
Hold on, El Caps. Let me tell you this now. You keep saying that. I've seen the narrative nowadays, as in since yesterday. What people are saying is that Arsenal actually got we got the most advantage from the VAR decision. Now, last season when we were complaining, when we had Martinelli two yellow, remember the Martinelli two yellow, remember the forgetting to draw the lines, remember the ball crossing over the line and still a goal, Declan Rice kicking the ball away, all those things.
No, because
The only
Declan Rice did kick the
situation,
ball away.
huh?
Declan Rice did kick the ball away.
Of
Times as
course,
That's why he
I'm
players
got.
telling
That's
you,
why he
go,
got the
he was
red
getting
card.
how many yellow
two
cards have they
yellows for
got?
kicking the ball away. I'm telling you, no other player has gotten that kind of a red card till as I speak now. No other player has gotten the Martinelli thing till now. And when we make the complaint, you guys told us to get on with it. Now, why is everybody acting as if it's a new thing that we are not getting it?
When did we say get on with it?
That's what you say.
That's what
Who?
everyone said with it. That that it happens. Okay, now look at that Foden tackle against Bassi in the Fulham match. The Foden tackle on Bassi in the Fulham match that had more force than the Havertz one. What was that spoken about more than a day? No,
It's not
more than
about the.
that. It's about the
Immediately it
force.
is Arsenal. Everybody has problem with him. It
Contact, point
becomes
of contact was
bigger than
around his
usual.
Achilles, was around his Achilles in a stamping motion. It's a mistake, and the VAR saw it as a mistake. Cool. Similar to the Havertz one, the point of contact was a mistake. Havertz did not go out to try and break his leg. What beef does Havertz have with the guy?
I don't know.
Exactly.
We.
Everything.
I
When
mean,
it comes to
we're all.
Arsenal,
Look,
there
we're
is
all in
always an
agreement. We're all in agreement that VAR has not done well this season. Like
of course.
the whole point of VAR coming, like the whole reason why they introduced VAR in the very beginning was to support the referees and like show the referees what they basically haven't seen. Like, and since coming in, it's never been consistent. I don't know if they need to change. I don't know if they need to change the people that are working within the VAR, like the people watching the cameras, or they need to
What
find
VAR what VAR does, they mask the errors of the referee, which is
yeah
what's
they
wrong. Which is what's wrong in the whole process. They try to hide the actual referee's error by over explaining what happened or why the decision was taken, rather than actually taking the actual decision that's correct most times. That's why you have VAR errors, and then you have people like Howard Webb coming out and saying, "Oh, they got it wrong because blah blah blah."
because even you see recently when they introduced they put videos of the communication between the VAR and the referees. Like you've seen it recently.
Mm.
When they introduced for example the Burnley game recently, they were saying like yes, like we're all in agreement that it was a foul on David Raya. I can agree it was a foul. It was a shot. It was an arm pull. But then you got the VAR assistant saying, "I don't like the way Trossard is not looking at the ball when he's grabbing a player. I don't. I
Yeah,
don't like. I don't like Declan Rice in the back post grabbing a player. I don't. It's so many fouls that's happening inside the box that they
they
don't know what to. They don't know what to agree with.
they were looking for every reason for the referee to ignore the main one and then give a pen instead. But the referee said no. The referee looked at it, if you actually listen to the audio, and said, "Not enough for me." That's
Yeah,
the
the ref
difference.
said that. Yes, he said Not enough for me. He said he saw the Ajibade. And again, he said because before the ball, that happened before the ball was kicked. As at that point in time, when the ball was kicked, Declan Rice was still lunging. He hadn't get a grasp of this particular player you're talking about. And
And the
as
fact,
at the point
and
they are picking the ball, that the error on the goalkeeper, the foul on the goalkeeper happened first before any of the Ajibaji we are talking about here. So
the
the whole
first
thing,
the first foul that even happened in that sequence happened on Havertz at the front post
yes,
No,
yes.
but
from
that's what I'm trying to say. When they were looking at VAR, there were so many fouls that's happening within the Raya one. The VAR and the referee, they couldn't agree on what to do, and that's why the referee took charge and made that decision to
So
give the foul on.
my question to you, El Caps, is why are people now acting as if, oh, this league was won for us now by VAR? That's my question. Why are you guys saying that this league is won for us by VAR? Because basically, when we were clamoring that last season, 2 seasons ago, we lost the league by, I think, was it not 3 points? Maybe or 5 points or something. I remember that season when Brentford, if you remember, that season when they forgot to draw the line for Brentford, we lost. If we had won that game against Brentford, I'm telling you, we would have been clear. We would have had the best right. Favor, I don't know if you remember that game against Brentford when they said they forgot to draw the line. Do you know how
yeah, I
many?
remember
Do
Tony.
you remember how many things went against us that season? That same season was the Martinelli red card.
Okay, so wait, so your question is why do we think that this season you lot won the league because of
Yes,
VAR?
why do you think we won the league as a result of the decisions of
Okay,
VAR?
okay, let me
Why
let me
has
answer that.
VAR been a concern now and it
Okay,
wasn't before now?
let me answer that. So this season you had no red cards and you conceded no penalties. Do you agree? Do you agree with that?
Of course, I agree with that because we
See,
pushed the
and no,
borderline and we didn't commit any offense. We pushed the borderline, bro. That's the idea. We pushed the borderline. Favor, Shebi, you know that's
Oh,
what our manager used to say. He said,
okay.
try to get the borderline, as in get the push to the
no,
borderline.
you can't. No,
It's
you can't say that. You can't say you agree with that statement when you just said, "I agree that Havertz should have got a red card for that thing for that tackle."
no, the
So
thing
you
There are
is,
don't
I
you
don't
don't
even know
agree
what
you don't
I don't
agree
know
with that
what a
state.
tackle is.
So you
See, I
don't
don't know
agree
what
with
a
that statement.
hold on, Ekaps, wait on, wait. Let me finish up.
okay.
Hold on, hold on, wait. Let me tell you something. I don't know what the rules is in football anymore. I've seen ball touches people's hands and there is no penalty. I've seen people, hands behind people's back and penalties are given. I've seen Saka being tripped directly. Like, tell me that Burnley's that
That
foul
was a
on Saka
pure
against on Saka was not a pen. Do you know that that particular incident was not mentioned at all on the
No,
media?
but my
By
statement
anybody?
was I agree that's a penalty, but my statement was you had zero red cards and you had zero penalties conceded. Do you agree
okay.
with that?
There are
I
three
don't
instances.
know. I don't
There are three.
know.
There are three instances this season where Arsenal should have had a red, or could have had a red rather. The first one is that Mikel Merino one, the one where he could have got a second yellow card.
For
That
pulling the
one,
arm, yeah, I seen, yeah, that one.
Stonewall, that's a second yellow. I won't. I can't sit here and lie. That's a second yellow. Cool.
Sure.
The second one is the Gabriel one. What
The
saves him
launch,
is that he the one on Haaland after the match or towards
Alan.
the end of the
Yes,
match.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
towards the end of that could have been a red. But if that's a red, the amount of red cards João Pedro has escaped because of that. You see the consistency there.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, but
João
that's what we
João
have.
Pedro, wait, João Pedro has literally done the same, even up to the point of swinging arms at players. I'm not really missing from his Brighton days till now, and no red cards. Um, then this Kai Havertz one. This Kai Havertz one. Something similar happened in the United versus Liverpool one with Bruno Fernandes on Soboslai. Similar contact points. Was there a red card in that match? No. And that match is a derby compared to Arsenal versus Burnley. So if you can't prove intent or actual force, there was no force in the Havertz challenge. There was literally no force in the Havertz challenge. He was trying to stop a counter attack, similar to that red card, that bogus red card that they gave Lewis Skelly at Wolves last season.
That one annoyed me. That one annoyed me for stopping a counter, no lunge, straight red. He was still in his own half.
It's just that Havertz one was a bit high. It was a lot higher. Havertz one was a lot higher, and Lewis Skelly's one, similar force. It's just the difference in the height of the foot or the studs or whatever. There's no
So
force in the challenge. He was trying to trip him up.
so how do we move forward on here? Is it the fact that they need to like find they have to make like a consistent rule, or do
The
they
thing
have
with that,
change the people that are within the VAR, like watching the cameras?
with red cards, what would happen if you bring UEFA referees into it? You'll be seeing red cards every week. On the realist, you'll be seeing red cards every week. If you bring in UEFA referees to ref the Prem with the same mentality that they do in the Champions League and the Europa League, because there's a lot of red cards that should not be a red card that happens in the Champions League, and it stands based on contact points. Contact points is not the actual law. What makes
No,
a
but
red a red?
I know football is a contact sport, but there has
No,
to
no,
be
I'm
a
saying
different.
contact point of the actual tackle. It's not the actual law of if it's a red or not. The Havertz one, people say it's a red because of the contact point. There was no force in the challenge. A force in the challenge is what indicates if it's a red or not. I can go in for a strong tackle, win the ball, and then stamp you. I'm not getting a red for that. But I had more force in that challenge, and I intended to do that. But I can. Let's say I do that to your ankle. I'm not getting a red for that because I won the ball. I might get a yellow, but I'm not getting a red. But now, if I tap you on your shin with my stud, do you want to tell me that's a red?
Exactly.
Mm.
See, me, I don't even know what this rule is anymore. I don't know what penalties is. I don't know what is free kick. I don't know what is foul. I don't know what's red. I don't know what's handball. In fact, the one that annoys me is that handball rule. There are many things I don't
Handball,
understand anymore in football. Many things I don't understand again in football.
handball rule is a crazy one. Look at the goal that what's this guy? This guy scored to equalize against, no, to take the lead against us. Um, what's his name? Dogu for
Dogo,
United.
yeah. The Dogo handball. Yeah. They didn't even
This
look
guy,
at it.
it literally he literally controlled it. Without the arm, he doesn't control and strike that ball. And he's the one that controls.
Even the Umbrella one, like
Yeah.
Exactly.
recently.
The
But man
Mbeumo
held the
one.
So
ball like a man held the ball like it's a rugby ball,
that's what I'm
and I
saying.
let it go. So
That's and they're telling you that it's a natural action. What type of natural action traps the ball in between your arm
It's
and
like
your,
this.
your
Like
hip?
this. That was how it was. And I was like
That's a
this. And he's Abba.
natural
Abba.
action made him throw the ball between his arm and his hip and then take a shot that doesn't get cleared. And then it's a
The
goal.
boy Mbeumo was like a point guard, like in the basket. It was like he was playing. It was like in the NBA. The guy just had the ball. That's the problem with me. I don't understand what are fouls, what are penalties, what are free kicks. In fact,
and that's what VAR confused us about, and
that's
that's
the
why
problem.
they need to like tell us what the rules are. They need to state exactly what the rules are, what you're looking for, like what basically states a red card. What is a red card basically?
Oh yeah. Okay, let's talk about referee errors. Did you see that match yesterday? The Burnley versus City one.
Burnley versus
You
the
mean
No,
one.
no, sorry.
Okay, the one.
Bournemouth?
Yeah.
Bournemouth yesterday's match.
Yes, Bournemouth. Yeah.
Did you watch it from start to finish?
No, I didn't watch all. I didn't watch all. I was tense yesterday. I was just
So,
watching a bit.
to watch
Going,
the,
couldn't sit down and watch it. I was tensed.
Towards the start of the match here, Evan Nielsen was free. Was free through on goal, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
vying for the ball with Gay. Went past Gay. Gay tripped up and then tripped him, and they gave the foul the other way.
Wait, I need to
They
find it. Here.
they gave the foul the other way. That was towards the start of the match. That's how you knew Man City was in trouble. First of all, Gay gave the foul. Uh, Gay was the one that actually fouled him, but the ref gave it the other way, saying Gay was the one that was fouled first. Evan Nielsen never touched him. And by that rule, if that happened, that would have been the same situation as Saliba wrestling this guy to the ground. But one was called, the other one was not called yesterday. Instead, it was called in favor of Gehi. So now, if you look at decisions like that, and these are the same people, these are the same referees that will referee a match like that and then go to VAR the week after or the day after.
Yeah, because for example, the Darren England, he's the referee that managed the Arsenal versus West Ham, and then he also managed the Chelsea versus Man City in the finals.
That Chelsea Man City in the final, it was a robbery. And I have to be honest, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but that is
It
a
was
robbery.
a full robbery.
But as in Kusinov should,
Bro,
it's a penalty. Kusinov should be sent off. It's a last time challenge.
Arsenal fans have been singing this since, not even against Arsenal alone. This guy has done it 3 times against Brentford. 3 times
Yeah, we
against
just
Brentford.
clatter the defender, and they will say because maybe he has speed, he will just clatter a defender from behind. From behind, though, from behind. Not even elbow to or
And then
shoulder to shoulder. From behind.
that's what this guy tried to say, that it was a shoulder challenge. That's what the referee, because I think the ref had ref cam that day. Ref said it's a shoulder challenge. That's a pure lie. This guy done
How
it
can you
against
come from behind to come and shoulder challenge? That's badging. From behind, though, you're not. For you to have shoulder to shoulder, you have to be side by side, right? Kusinov is not even side by side with him. They are not even, and you badge him up the field, and then you tell me that is about.
The guy's done it like 3 times against Brentford. One in the cup, another one in the league, and another one again in the league.
But you see from when you see that João Pedro, you see from the first incident, the João Pedro one.
That's the same challenge he's been making. That João Pedro challenge is the same challenge that he's been making against Brentford. And they've never called it.
You see from when I saw that first one and they said it's not a penalty. I said Man City's winning it. From that first instant, I said Man City's winning the FA Cup, bro. Because they already planned it. That whole game was scripted.
So automatically, you see that the VAR thing is not Arsenal thing. So everybody now making that, congratulations to Arsenal for winning the league that was given to them by VAR. Nobody should tell me that. It's not. We all know VAR has been shit, and we have been complaining about it since upper seasons, even from seasons before. And everybody told us to get on with it. Now everybody is seen as a big deal. Now, see, what I'm telling you is that we have tried winning the league the good way, the beautiful football way, the good pattern play. It didn't work. And my manager thought of what way could I use? Then he saw, okay, let's go to pushing borderlines. Bro, the guy started pushing the borderline. That means try to commit as many fouls as possible till you are got it. He said, me, I wanted that. This is the result I wanted, and I don't care how he got it because we've played good football, bro, and we've not won anything. Now, this football is annoying everybody, but right now we have won a trophy. How do you expect me? Do people expect me to regret that the league we just won? Are people telling me that I should regret it? Like I should not celebrate winning? Is that what they are saying, El Caps? That I should feel bad that we won it with the assistant of VAR? Is that what they're telling me?
I'm not telling you to feel bad. Look, you lot won it.
No, I know, not you. I'm talking about others. Is that what they're expecting me to do?
The question, the actual correct question is it deserved?
Exactly. It's
That's the
In
question.
my
Is it deserved?
in my opinion, uh, cause it I don't want to say you don't, because you've been quite like with consistency and the way you don't play. You're actually like currently you're the best team in the league,
It
and
doesn't
that's and
depend.
that's why and there's
exactly that's all.
it's
It doesn't depend because you can call out decisions that's gone in our favor. You can also call out decisions that's gone in City's favor because they're the closest challengers. And if you actually balance them out, I'm pretty sure that there's literally nothing in it in those decisions. That's it. If you tally both of them up together. Now, if the decisions are right or not, it's a different question because they've got decisions wrong for us. They've got decisions wrong for City. So now it's only if you hate a team that you will try and count that and then not count the closest challengers' owns as well. I
yeah,
remember
like
when
you actually like put like performance wise and consistent seasons, you do deserve it.
Thank
But
you.
but no,
Thank
but my issue is like you lot deserve it. But my issue is the fans is the fans that they don't. No, I'm just saying that because obviously you Solomon, you agree that it's a red card, and you're
of course.
is
We all do.
that's fair,
Unforgettable.
that as a
look,
fan to come out and
most,
say they made the wrong call, that's fine.
most
But
Arsenal fans after the match, after that Burnley match, most Arsenal fans said, "Okay, now the game is finished. We can all agree that that Havertz should have been a red or could have been a red." Now,
Sure.
what the VAR looked at, I have not heard what the VAR actually discussed in that situation. I would actually want to know, honestly, because I was surprised.
But the truth is, even if Burnley had, if Albert has gotten sent off, Burnley are not scoring in that game. You know, I hope you know that.
That's the only thing. Yeah,
Burnley
Burnley
are not
won't
scoring
score.
because the three attackers, they didn't create a single chance. So they are not coming up. They are not coming. Even if he gets sent off, I'm not thinking they are going to score anyway. I can't guarantee that they will score. So for me, it's really not an excuse for what they're saying. It's not as if they were preparing our goal before then or they created any chance from then. It was just lack of concentration from Albert, causing this. For me, that's just my own opinion anyway.
Okay, let me put this to you: the other team, the Burnley striker, yeah,
Yeah. That guy should
the
have been
Burnley
sent off.
striker, the Burnley striker did not get booked until like the 80th minute. He was kicking players around for no reason.
Yeah.
Not a single yellow
Yeah.
until the
You're right.
80th minute.
And nobody mentioned that.
But we talk about
Nobody
Havertz challenge.
mentioned that.
Even even Kyle Walker, that's an up, wasn't nearly as aggressive as that guy.
The guy was kicking. He almost killed Zaya. The guy clattered him, and he almost the guy
Oh,
fell
yeah,
with
I
his
know the
back.
one
I
with
got save
the
am o.
Oh yeah, and he was booked before that already. Think about that. He was already booked before that. He jumps without
Yeah,
intent of actually making contact with the ball.
yeah, and look, moving on, we just got to see whether or not they'll implement like new changes, and I don't think they will. I think it's gonna be
And one thing that we keep on talking about new changes and that, yeah, they had changed these set piece rules time and time again. Arsenal has literally just adapted each time and gotten better. And that's just the simplicity of it.
exactly, exactly,
So
exactly.
it
That's
doesn't
the
matter. It
truth.
doesn't really affect
That's
Arsenal like that. It literally doesn't really affect them. If anything, it's probably gonna free them from defending the actual corners
we have actually gotten better with it each time they change it.
because
We've always
Ryan,
gotten better at it.
because defensively, he's defending the corners. Raya is one of the best cross claimers in the league, if not the no, not one of. He is the best cross claimer in the league. Now, without wrestling and without people around him trying to put him off,
He will
the
pick
guy
his
just gonna
ball.
collect, just
He will
just collect
collect his
90.
ball. And we are the best at taking corners. The way we take our corners is dangerous than anybody. Nobody takes the corner like Declan Rice takes it. Nobody takes it like Saka does takes it. So even if you decide not to tackle us or be us, We have
contact. Oh, no
players.
problem. You just want to keep on slamming your balls in.
What do you
Like
say?
literally, the team has literally adapted each season. I think they changed the rules 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
They changed the rules 2 seasons ago. Last season, Arsenal had an off season in general. This season, corner after corner after corner, and we're not actually holding because if you remember when Leicester were in the league, I think Leicester was in the league 3 or 4 seasons ago, where Ben White held the keeper's hands.
Yeah. Trying to tug off his glove.
Yeah,
Ankle.
and that was disallowed. But now
Yeah.
people have an issue with this one being disallowed because there's other fouls in the box. Would you look at that Leicester video and tell me that there weren't other fouls in the box?
Exactly. That's just it. Anyway, guys, let's just forget about that. We are coming here to celebrate. We have won, and thank you, El Caps, for celebrating with us for not being salty. I know, I don't know when you sort yourself out with Bluco, you just a new king has come to London, so you understand. We now rule London. Now, London is no longer, I don't want to see that blue whatever. London is no longer blue,
I beg,
bro.
teach us how to win UEFA UEFA Champions League first.
Shay, yeah, wait. See, favor, let me tell you something. Me, I don't really see. I want to win the Champions League, of course. Definitely for me. That is the trophy we have not won. I actually would have picked it one, like I first in everything I want to win. But let me tell you something. First of all, at least for we being able to get off this bottle job of a thing, and we have taken that one, we have removed that one away from it. Nobody can call us bottle jobs anymore. We know that we can. Our manager can now get over the line. I think I am well relaxed, and I think the tension at the final is going to be lesser. And I see us doing something in the final more now than before because now right now we have gotten over the line. Imagine if we did not win this league now, and the final will be even more tougher. And right now, going into the final with the league in bag, I'm telling you, PSG will actually find it. I'm not saying we are going to just beat them, but I'm saying that they are going to know they are playing an opponent because Gabriel and Saliba, you are not getting in that defense. I don't care whether you have Kvaratskhelia or anything. I don't care who you have. You will shout. You will walk before you chop. Now why they call it workshop? You will walk before you shop. Now why they call it workshop? That's just it for me. For me, it's a very good word. So thank you, Air Caps, for not being salty. And Favor, how have you been flowing now? Have you settled down yet, or you are still going to? Are you going to London?
I'll go to London later on, probably next week, hopefully.
You see, are you telling me you're going to miss the? Are you going for parade? You're just going on your own?
I'm going for the parade, though. I'm going for the parade.
Bro, this one when they do Favor no good now. You guys should carry me along. Now what's going on here? You guys should carry me along. Don't do this to me now. Don't do this to your boy. You guys are just you are going to the parade. Hawk is going to the parade. I'm sure Big Group can decide to turn up. Abba now. Make una don't come up me for setting. I beg. I beg.
It's a long time coming, man. Long time. I don't even know how to feel now that we won the league. To be honest, it's just like.
But listen, in all fairness, like congratulations, man.
El Caps, you see KG's album. It's been 20 years, ain't winning shit. Bigger fish to fry, bigger fish to fry, ain't winning shit.
They need to delete that one quickly.
and you expect me not to be shameless and not to be annoying online with what Professional KG put online.
If Arsenal are to get their hands on that Champions League next Saturday, done.
I already told Solomon I'm leaving this country. If you think I'm staying in London when that happens,
it's done.
I'm deleting everything. I'm going on social media detox.
From North London down to East will be shut down.
We have a set of fans on social media that are very crazy. Honestly, our fans on social media are crazy. So I imagine how it's going to look like that day if we, by any error of omission,
Can you hear him?
No, I think he's frozen.
Mm.
Yeah.
If we become European champions, you go Premier League. This Premier League is for the whole of Premier League, but that European trophy is for Chelsea personally. That one is
Yeah. Yep. Once we win it, oh,
Yeah, that one. If you lot win it, that one's gonna hurt, bro.
once we
That
win it, the first thing, if if you lot bring up, oh, but we want to, our next question will be the last time that you won it.
see, and this is why when we have Alonso, we need to be serious. We need to be serious. We need to lock in.
Alonso has everything that he needs right now, but the question is, what's the mentality of your players really? It's the mentality of your players that's causing issues. Enzo was a good manager, but your players are, I don't know, your players are individuals rather
Look,
than.
as bad as we are, you can say that individually we have quality players.
But that's the
Some,
thing.
not everyone, but we do have some quality players.
In your first 11, yeah, your players individually are solid.
But we need to get depth that are quality.
Well, you have depth. Well, the depth you have compared to Arsenal is that's a big difference. Let's be honest. But
Yeah,
but it is what it is. You look, you were recruiting talents for the future, but those talents for the future are not really it.
well,
This guy,
we need talent for now, bro, not future. For now,
you need for now, but who exactly are you gonna sign?
good that we're playing
Like,
it back because right now we're doing it because we're actually good at our back three, even under Tuchel when he came over.
you have a good back three and all, but what's this guy? Enzo kind of misprofiled this done. What's his name? Hato, and he should have blended him into the team a lot more sooner.
Like earlier, yeah, exactly.
He should
Like
have blended him in.
if we have a back three, I want Hato as our left centre back, Colwell as our centre back, and
If I'm
either
you,
for
I'll get rid of Fofana if I'm you.
yeah,
Fofana,
I'll sell for Fofana. You know who I want to get? I want to get That's if Tottenham get relegated. I want to get Van der Ven because
three left,
we
left with
need
a
a pacey with his pace.
three left with a centre backs. It's not it though, and all of them are left foot heavy as well. Very left foot heavy. If it's like a player like Calafiori that can use his right
No,
foot,
or
then
what we can do is if we can bring because I don't want Reece James as a right wing back
this
because
guy, the one from
he'll get injured. He'll probably get injured very quickly.
oh, right back.
So if we can have him as as our right centre back,
I guess that could work. That could work.
I don't mind getting Frimpong if we because Frimpong he worked under Xabi Alonso in Bayer Leverkusen and he knows the system and he knows the system.
No, but the thing is, will they sell him to Chelsea though?
I
And I
think
feel like if
with the right price tag, I know we have to probably pay a bit more than what they paid.
but to me though, in a right wing back formation, this guy is pretty good. Gusto. It's a similar
Yeah, but
profile.
yeah, going up, yeah, Gusto is it, but defend like him, Gusto in the back four, it never worked. It never worked.
True,
Like
but
his
you do
defending.
Frimpong was never good defensively, and he's still not good defensively. he played there for his attacking contributions. He played there for his attacking contributions,
Well, the
and
thing is, we got Quenda. We already signed Quenda. He's coming in.
that's the
So
thing. That's
even Quenda, he could be the right wing back.
no, but that's the issue though. What worked for Alonso at Bayern, sorry, Bayer Leverkusen, was
Yeah,
his attackers were not too. Oh no, wait, that Quenda guy, he plays wing back as well, isn't it?
yeah. He plays
Yeah,
right wing back.
that could work, but he's left-footed. That's the issue.
Yeah.
He's left-footed. Uh, that's Alonso's headache to sort out anyway.
I see, like, as bad as it is, I kind of see Enzo, unless Xabi Alonso can convince him to stay. I kind of feel like Enzo will leave.
Enzo, the last 2 seasons, he's had issues with Chelsea.
He's at, and you already saw the rumors of him saying he wants to go to Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's one.
Unless Xabi Alonso can convince him to stay, I feel like he's gonna leave, and that's when we need another center mid.
You already got centre mids though.
And yeah, we got Santos.
You got Santos.
Lavia, I don't think we can play much. He's injury prone.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You've got that other you as well, the other black guy. Forgot his name.
Asugo. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You've got him too. So in centre mid, you're pretty sorted. You're kind of
Like we
sorted, but
actually we actually have like a bit like it's just the
because
formation and is this a formation and tactics that we need to get correct.
this guy would definitely play in that kind of Vert's role. What's his name? Palmer. So it's probably gonna be Palmer and
Yeah,
João
if we do
Pedro.
like a 4-4-3-2-1 and have
Yeah,
like yeah,
it'll probably be Palmer and João Pedro in that role. Now, who's your striker? You still need another striker, strangely enough.
that's the thing. I see the lap leaving.
That's the strangest thing. You actually need another striker.
Jackson coming back. I would actually like to apologize to him. I did not know what we were missing out when we actually
You,
got the lap.
you lot
But
were just
I
killing.
don't see Jackson staying. Jackson will probably get sold as soon as he gets back.
Yeah, yeah, because you lot disrespected him, and then he actually wanted to then leave.
Yeah, I actually want to apologize to him, bro.
Yeah, you lot disrespected him big time. The guy was the one holding your team together up front there. Like, okay, he'll miss bare chances or not pass at the right
But
time, but
he's always there, bro.
that's in the exactly. That's the
Because the thing is
difference
that
between.
if you look at our team, like we're very good at chance creation. If you look at Palmer, Esteval, like if you look at our chance creation, it's up there. But the like if you look at the finishing, it's never like is not consistent.
Well, scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football anyway.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what we need to work on under Xabi Alonso. That's what we need to work on.
And to be honest with you, you could probably end up with a trident. This guy, pretty sure. Actually,
But
no. Let me.
that's only gonna work if Blue because I know Xabi Alonso wouldn't have signed
I can see your team.
if he didn't have control of Chelsea. So I feel like Bluco actually accepted that this is what we need to do moving forward now. That's why he got the manager role instead of the head coach.
Mm,
But
I can see.
whether or not Xabi Alonso actually has a say in who he wants to bring in,
I'm sure he would. He probably won't have accepted
yeah.
it because, to be honest,
And under this young team, I feel like they'll actually listen to Xabi Alonso.
it's your wing back spots that's I can't see. I really can't see where he's gonna be. Your
Like
wing
I know
back position.
Cucurella will be the left wing back, but I don't want Reece James. Is that right side? That right side is the issue.
Wolves looking at it.
I don't want Reece James as the right wing back because he'll get injured very quickly. So if he goes to the right centre back and we get experienced, right wing back. I
Rich
feel like we
James
should
fan.
be alright.
I guess it could work.
Even we got Mike Pender. We got Mike Penders coming back at from Strasbourg. I actually don't mind playing him.
What position is that?
He's a goalkeeper. Because even Sanchez, I don't think he's been as bad as people say he has.
Thing is, season after he does the same errors, isn't it? Like, cool,
Yeah,
he'll have many games where he's making good saves and whatnot, but he'll still make the same mistakes each time.
I'll be real. I feel like some Chelsea fans need to stop there being sentimental against Sanchez and just like accept that they need a better keeper. Sanchez he's just he's just us. Like let me just be real. And
But
if YouTube bans me, I apologize if YouTube bans me for the comments I'm gonna say. But I think Chelsea need a better goalkeeper. They need a goalkeeper like who's top quality, who can actually get them challenging for league titles. And I don't think Sanchez is that. They need to replace Sanchez if they want to progress further and win the major trophies. Sanchez is not good enough for that. I'm sorry.
one thing
yeah.
I'll
No,
say,
no, I agree. I agree.
one thing I'll
You
say
see,
though
go on.
is one thing I'll say that Sanchez makes a lot of mistakes. Not, I won't say a lot. He makes a good amount of mistakes that's bad for a keeper. However, the goals you concede most of the times it's not from him. It's from your actual defense.
Yeah, but
It's from the back three. Like, yeah.
It's from your
Um,
actual. It's not the actual keeper's fault for the most
no,
part.
but Sanchez himself, he's not really a good enough keeper. I just don't. I think they can get better than Sanchez. I don't think he's good enough for what they're trying to do. I
because we
think,
wanted in the January transfer window, we wanted to get Mike Mannion
yeah,
from AC Milan.
but you said, oh, he's too expensive. You didn't want to pay that extra money. You said, oh, he's not good. He's not good with his feet. That was your excuses, and you even
No,
last summer.
no. Me personally, I wanted to get him. We offered 15 million. They wanted 25 when he's on his
The,
last
the,
year of his when he's on his
bro,
last year of his contract.
sometimes don't try and lowball it. If they say 20, put close to that, and if they say no, give them the money that they're asking for, and then tell them take it. Yeah, like take it, run, get the player, right? Because now that you refuse to pay the money and you're penny pinching, like it makes me think what has actually happened to Chelsea Football Club? Because
No, it's
Chelsea
not.
under Abramovich
Incredible.
never used to act like that. They didn't care about the money. They'll pay the money no matter what it takes to get a
No,
player.
but that's the issue. I don't understand how you couldn't pay an extra 10 million when the recent transfer window you got Ganacho, Delap, Gittins. You paid over 100 million for three players that have been dead this entire season.
Do that though. Maybe that's exactly why they didn't want to do that.
But you couldn't pay an extra 10 million for a goalkeeper that we actually needed.
Boy.
See, and this is what I mean, and this is why it will actually help if Alonso had a say in the transfer window.
To be
Because
honest, if
he knows what he's looking. Like when he comes to the team, he'll know what he's looking for.
Yeah, I believe Chelsea are going to get a new centre forward because I've been reading reports
Yeah,
and
no,
I
to be honest,
100%.
I don't see Jackson still being at your club.
Yeah, he's getting sold. Yeah,
I think
as
you're
soon
gonna
as he
get.
comes in.
I think Joe Pedro will still be at your club, but I don't think he'll be a starter next season. He's gonna become a bench player.
he's their best attacker this season. There's no
No,
way
no, no,
he's
no,
like.
no, no, no. I'm telling you, if they go and get Austin, if they go and get Victor Sime, I'm telling you, Victor Sime is gonna be a starter.
Yeah, there's
Like
rumors that we want him, bro. If we
He
get,
will play
he's gonna be the starter, bro.
he will
because
play
you're
behind his Palmer.
We'll pay the money. If we don't pay the money, oh my gosh.
Because the thing is, if you pay the money for Osimhen, like obviously there's gonna have to be a backup striker to Osimhen when Osimhen is not playing or if he's injured, and that backup and that understudy is probably gonna be Pedro.
One thing though is the main question is where are you gonna finish at the end of the season? That's the main question. Because it's all well and good talking about who you're actually gonna sign. I think Chelsea is still in and around 10th or 9th right now. So it doesn't really.
Well, I mean, my next concern, like, if we don't get Europeans this season, my aim for next season is get Champions League. That's And then
Yes,
after if we get Champions League next season, I actually want to compete. So I actually want to compete with.
if you don't get Euro, will your players stay? Yes, there's not been any proper transfer rumors yet. But would they stay? That's another thing.
I feel like some certain players at Chelsea they will leave. I don't think Palmer um I'm not sure if Palmer is gonna stick around at Chelsea by the end of the season. I see him leaving.
Because the season before, you guys played Conference League. Then
It
you
ju-
got
it just
Champions.
depends on it just depends on whether or not Xavi Alonso can convince them. Like,
I guess maybe they might say one more season or one more dance or whatever. But
because we have to like he has to tell them, listen,
you have a
like
lot
we can get Champions League next season. Like we stick together,
you have a lot to
we play out next season, and we get Champions League.
You're saying you can get Champions League, but the thing is, I'll be honest. Who do you think you can dispatch out of the current teams that is gonna finish the Champions League come next season? If they don't get their transfer, if they don't get their if they don't get their transfers right in the summer, which team?
I see us going ahead of Aston Villa and Liverpool. Because
Wait,
if Liverpool is keeping Slot, I don't think they'll be doing well.
okay. So you think you'll finish ahead of Aston Villa and Liverpool?
Yep.
Like
that's, that's a big ask.
Like I think Liverpool probably you could probably finish above if they still have Slot, but I don't think Slot is gonna last the whole of. I don't think Slot is gonna last the whole of next. I don't think he'll last the whole of next season. I think he'll be around for the first half briefly because like if Liverpool start poorly and their performances are not convincing, then I think in the first half of the season Liverpool will get rid of Slot, and then they'll probably bring in a different manager, like maybe in the form of a Nagelsmann or the or like Areola.
Yeah, because
Well,
Liverpool's biggest mistake was not getting Alonso when they had the chance. As soon as they saw Alonso was available, they should have gone. They should have gone for him. They should
Yeah,
have sacked him straight away.
but here's the thing with Liverpool. Liverpool are more like Arsenal in the sense of they're not a team that sack managers like that. They're more patient with them. They're more patient with their managers. Because if you know the Liverpool model, Liverpool and Arsenal are the sort of teams that give their managers time. They don't sack managers that easily unless they're outside the Champions League positions. Because winning for American owners is a bonus. Champions League is basically the thing that they like because of obviously it brings money to
the only
them.
reason, the only
Without Champions League, they've got no money.
Yeah,
the, the only reason I think they let Slot stay is literally just out of respect for the first season that he had.
yeah. I mean, that's the only reason why he's staying.
Why?
I'm
If he
I'm
had
I'm,
fi-
ma- I'm
if he had finished in the Champions League spots the season before, they would have sacked him because there was some seriously atrocious results this season from Liverpool
yeah
after spending how much they spent. There was some
yeah
seriously ridiculous
yeah.
results.
I think
But
I think I think what Liverpool did is they made too many changes too early. Like they made like what they should have done was just buy like like instead of buying superstars, they should have just bought good players because Liverpool are a team known for buying good players, not superstars. They make superstars.
To
They
be
should
honest,
have what they should have
with you,
done.
Liverpool didn't change much. They just paid the maximum for the minimum. That's exactly what they did. They didn't even make that many changes.
Yeah,
They signed a 95 million striker, and then in the same flipping window, signed a 150 million striker. For what reason?
because if you saw the players that like they bought Isak, Wirtz, um,
Oh, I even forgot about Verse, another 130 million. It doesn't make much.
Frimpong, Frimpong, Ekatike,
I think
and
Ekatike has been a good signing. Like Ekatike has
no,
been
but I'm
the only
saying
one that
if you looked at all the players that they bought, you would think that in the beginning of the season, you would think that okay, they're the league winners, or they
yeah.
or
But
they're
Can
but
going
we
to
but
come or
but
they're going to
can we all
compete.
conclude that? Do
but
we
the
all
thing is, but
do we
when
all
I
agree
look at
that Liverpool is the world
okay,
champion?
yeah.
Do we agree that Liverpool is the world champion? Do we all agree on the panel that Liverpool is the
Yes,
world
like
championship?
to be honest, yes and no, because I've seen worse champions. I've seen worse champions than Liverpool by league position.
Ooh,
My league position is Leicester, but Leicester was not expected to win.
And
But Leicester
and
was a
also
one-off. Leicester, no one was expecting.
also Chelsea in 2015, 2016 when Chelsea finished 10th
Oh
from
yeah,
first.
Yeah.
Chelsea, you lot have
But
gotten away with
but
murder.
but the only thing that season is that I don't think Chelsea really spent that much, even though you
No.
needed to invest.
2016, 2017, they had one of their best squads of the recent eras anyway.
Yeah, I mean that season when Chelsea last won the league, they were playing one game a week, and that was Antonio Conte's first season. Because I feel like when Antonio Conte changed to three at the back, that's what helped Chelsea win the league. I don't think if Chelsea had not changed to three at the back, I don't think they would have won the league.
I think it
Because
caught us all by surprise that season.
yeah,
That
yeah,
three at the back caught us by
See, and
surprise.
even
yeah,
even when we had
and
Thomas Tuchel, we played three at the back, and we
I
got the
swear
to,
that
Champions League.
no, I think with that three at the back,
swear that's
I don't think your defense was like was amazing or so solid.
it was what
I feel like your midfield was very good, and because your midfield was so solid, it was giving your back four, it was giving like your back five a lot of protection.
nah, it
So
was
Yeah.
you
what
were
they down that side. What's his name? Alonso. Alonso was on
Oh, he
Alonso
was
was
on fire, bro. This guy.
on that season. I don't know what he was doing.
yeah yeah
Even Kante in the midfield.
yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, people like Conte, the fact he can cover so much ground also frees up Alonso to be able to be going into places he shouldn't be.
I don't think Kante was human, bro. Like this guy, he just like. I feel like when the manager speaks to him, he goes on the pitch and his objective is just to run, just chase the ball.
That's the thing here. We actually talk about him being one of the best DMs. The guy was not even a DM.
He was never. Bro, this guy is everywhere.
He was
Like
a box to box.
I don't think Kante was a attacking player, but he was more like a deep line playmaker. But he was more or less
Not
he
a deep
was good
line
at
box to
like
box.
he was
However,
more he wasn't like an attacking player, but he was good at breaking play, dictating the tempo,
Hundred
no, the
percent,
thing is,
bro.
I think
break
I
lining
think
passes.
nah. I think Kante, what Kante was here, he was a box to box like Yaya, but unlike Yaya, he was not the attacking type. His type was just run and win the ball back.
Yeah,
Win the
he
ball back,
reminds me a bit. He reminds me a bit of Makalele.
win the ball back, give the ball to Fabregas,
But
and
the
you keep going.
opponent can have a ball. The second he turns around, Kante is there, bro. Like
Exactly.
you can't. Like he gave no player a chance to like move forward, bro.
That was his job.
All right, guys, we have to wrap this up now.
But
Thank you so
yeah,
much
no.
for joining the show today. I have to, in fact, go. I don't know what happened to my network. I don't know understand my network. It just took me up, and I was trying to log in. I changed my network. I did everything before I could get back on. Thank you guys for holding up for me. Thank you so much. Thank
No,
you, El
no,
Caps,
man.
for coming. Favor, thank you so much. And let the celebration continue. Big Rook, thank God you have apologized. I've told you, I want you to officially apologize to the house. That apology you gave to the house, I need you to give it to the full house now. Now you're on mains. I need you to apologize to my manager
my
on
man
the
has.
mains.
Yeah, like Arteta, you're a great manager. I apologize. I'm gonna back you all the way.
Thank you. Everybody, clip that. Thank you. Thank you so much for everybody for coming. Thank you so much
No, it
for
was a good talk. It
being on
was
the
a good talk
show.
with you lot, man.
Yeah, nice talk.
Thank you
Thank
guys for coming. All right. Thank you, Favor, for coming. Thank you, Bego. We'll continue the chat. We'll continue in the group chat. But right now, I'm saying that this week is going to be light for me, lead for me throughout. I'm going to be having fun. I'm going to have. I've told the missus that the missus should just allow me be this week. This week I'm on holiday. I might probably not be going home. Big up everybody. Thank you, Aka, for showing
Big
up.
up,
Big up
everyone.
people. Pick up yourself,
There you
guys.
go.
On the next one, I'm going to be seeing you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for being on the show, everybody. Big Luke, thank you. El Caps, thank you for always showing up. Thank you so much for being on the channel. Thank you for holding up for me. And big up everybody that's watching. 5 of you, please hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel and let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. Big up yourself. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And I'm